We're gonna get started on our backs, taking some time to warm up the core, strengthen the abs. Interlace your hands behind your head, elbows are out wide. Tuck your chin to your chest so the back of your neck is long. Press your lower back into the mat. Leading with the chest, lift yourself up. Maybe the shoulder blades lift off. Let your head relax into your hands. Now from here, pick your feet off the ground, stack your knees above your hips. I've got my feet flexed and they're about hip width apart. Let's inhale, extend the legs out, keep the lower back pressing down. Exhale, knees to elbows. Inhale out. Exhale in. 3 more. Good, lower the feet down, relax your head and release your hands. Hug your right knee into your chest. Place your hands behind the leg, extend your foot up to the ceiling. You can keep a bend in the knee, especially if the hamstrings are tight. Maybe take a moment to circle through the ankle. Now pause, flex through your foot, driving your heel up to the ceiling as your toes curl back to your shin. Lengthen the left leg out. Start to walk your hands at the back of your leg as high as you can. You can keep your head down or tuck your chin into your chest, lift your head up to your knee, or just in that general direction. Left leg can stay down, or maybe you hover the leg for a little more work. Inhale here, exhale, scissor the legs, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. And switch, switch, switch. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your left leg, lower your right foot down, relax your head. Take any movements you did with the right foot, circling through the ankle or keeping it still. Pause, flex your foot, drive the heel up to the ceiling, tuck your chin to your chest, curl the upper body, reaching your face to the knee. Lengthen the right leg out, either keeping it down or hovering it just above the mat. Now take your left hand behind your head, your elbow is out. Reach your right arm to the outside of the left leg, pulse 1, 2, 3. Hands behind the head, legs meet up toward the ceiling, switch. So left leg will lower, left arm reaches across, reach 1, 2, 3. Come back to center. Switch, right arm reaches 1, 2, 3. Center, switch, left arm reaches 1, 2, 3. One more time to each side. Right leg lowers, reach 1, 2, 3. Switch, left leg lowers, reach 1, 2, and 3. Both hands behind the head, legs come up, and then bend your knees, lower your feet down. Rock your knees from side to side. Release your hands from behind your head, lower them all the way down by your sides. Walk your feet closer together so your knees are stacked right above your ankles. Feet are parallel. Press your lower back into the ground, push the feet down, lift your hips up into a bridge, keeping plenty of space between your chest and your chin. Exhale, lower all the way down. If you want, you can add the arms with this. So as you inhale, reach up, reach behind you. Fingertips are reaching behind you, knees are reaching forward. Exhale, everything lowers. Do 2 more with or without the arms. Good, hug your knees into your chest. You can rock from side to side. We're going to make our way up to a tabletop position. So either roll over to one side or start to rock up and down your spine a few times. As soon as you're ready, swing your legs behind you or roll over the knees. We'll meet on our hands and knees. Taking a moment to stack shoulders over wrists, knees beneath your hips. Maybe move the hips around. Now let's move through a few cat-cows. Softening your elbows, take an inhale, drop your belly down, lift your heart, lift your hips. Really think about hugging your shoulder blades down your back and reaching your heart forward. Exhale, scoop your belly, round your spine, drop your chin to your chest. Again, inhale to lift, heart reaches forward. Exhale to round. Take about 3 or 4 more at your own pace. Finding your way back to center, tuck your right toes under, press the leg back, press through the heel. Feeling a nice stretch for the calf. As you hinge forward, draw the lower belly in, lift your leg up. Option to lift the left arm in front of you. As you inhale, lengthen in opposite directions. Think about rooting down through the left shin. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw in the core, try not to let the knee drop. Inhale, reach out. Flex through the foot. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Release the hand and the knee, shake it out. Maybe take another cat-cow. As you're ready, return to center. Tuck your left toes under, press the leg back. Stretch through the heel. Hinge forward, float the left leg. Rooting down through the right shin, draw in the lower belly. Maybe taking the right arm in front. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. One more round. Out. And in. Inhale, out. Release the hand and the knee. Shake it out. Let's find center once again. This time take your right foot, take it just off the edge of your mat so it's like a kickstand. Rotate so that you're facing the left long edge of your mat. Stack your shoulder above your wrist. Open both hips to the left. So hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Left leg can stay on the ground. Maybe you lift it up. If you do, flex through the foot, driving through the heel and curling your toes back. Maybe take the arm up or over the ear. Now you can hold this if you want a little bit more. Take an inhale to reach, using your core. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Lower your left foot down. Lift your torso, stacking your shoulders above your hips. Rest the left hand down, right arm sweeps up and over, finding gate pose. You can always take a blanket and place it underneath the knee if you're feeling pressure. Inhale, come back up to center. Unwind, return to your hands and knees. To go to the other side, take your left foot, kick it off the edge of your mat. Rotate so you're now facing the right edge of your mat. Stacking everything, maybe lifting the right leg, driving through the heel. You can play with the arm. You can always lower this foot down. If you want to go further, take an inhale to reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen, lower the right foot, lift yourself up. Right hand lowers, left arm sweeps up, side bend to the right. Inhale back up to center and unwind, coming to your hands and knees. From here, tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back, finding your first downward dog. Finding any kind of movement here that feels good. If the hamstrings are still feeling really tight, maybe step the feet wider apart. I encourage you to keep a slight bend in the knees, lengthen up through the tailbone. Now let's find a little more movement. As you inhale, lift your heels high, ripple your body forward, find a high plank. So notice if you had to walk your feet back or forward. Try to move from your plank straight back into your downward dog. Maybe you adjust the feet a little bit, but we want to have minimal movement between the two. Again, inhale to a plank, strong core. Push the ground away, exhale, downward dog. Let's try that one more time. Exhale, downward dog. On your next inhale, lift your heels high, soften your knees, look forward between your hands, and travel up to the space between them. Keeping a deep bend in the knees, let your upper body drape over the thighs, nodding the head yes and shaking it no. Keeping your knees bent, let's inhale. Bring your hands to your shins or to your thighs, lift up halfway, draw your shoulder blades down your back. Bring your hands to your hips, press into the ground, come all the way up to stand. Now, keeping your feet a little wider than the hips, inhale, reach the arms up. Grab onto your left wrist with your right fingers. Reach up and over to the right. Pressing down through your left foot. Come back through center, switch your grip, lift up and over to the left. Come back up to center. Let's cactus the arms, open the heart. Release your hands all the way down and return to the top edge of your mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Maybe the gaze follows. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press through your feet. Come all the way up to stand. Reach the arms overhead. Hands meet in front of your heart. 2 more like that. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up. Reach tall. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, bring your hands down. Step your left leg back. Drop the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Draw your core in, hug the right heel back. Think about scissoring the legs. So the right leg is dragging back, left thigh is pressing forward, inner thighs are engaged. As you exhale, take your left hand to the ground, open the right arm, twist. Release your right hand down. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step back to downward dog. On your next inhale, pick the left leg up. Exhale, step it between your hands or pick it up and place it there. Drop the right knee down. Scissor the legs together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Core is drawing in. Exhale, take your right hand to the floor. Open the left arm, twist. Lower the left hand down. Back toes are tucked. Lift the knee. This time, step to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold, root to rise, come all the way up to stand. Hands draw together. Let's try that again, leading with the other leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back this time. Drop the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take your left hand to the inside of the left leg. Use your arm to kind of pin that leg back. Open the right arm so you're taking an open twist to the right. Release the hand down. Frame your foot once again. Step back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, place it between the hands. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take your right hand to the inside of the foot and leg. Open your left arm. Really try to open the shoulders, drawing your left shoulder blade onto your back. Exhale to release, framing your foot. Tuck the back toes, step to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, press through your feet, come all the way up to stand. And hands meet in front of your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. This time, bend your knees, plant your hands outside your feet, walk back to a high plank. Feel free to drop your knees at any time. Draw on the core. Think about rooting down through the knuckles. Crown of the head is reaching forward as your heels press back. Take a breath in here. If they're not lowered already, go ahead and drop your knees. Let your elbows graze your sides as you lower down to the floor. Untuck your feet. Press the hips and press the tops of the feet down. Roll your shoulders back. Lift the heart. So again, we're thinking about keeping the shoulders gliding down the back. Heart is reaching forward. Maybe you hover your hands. Good. Exhale. Release. Come back to downward dog. As you inhale, pick the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, drop the hands down, frame the foot. Now, turn your right toes out to the side, so knee and hip and toes are opening. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Step your right leg back to meet the left. So if you need to, you can always drop down to your knee, like we did earlier. You can stagger your feet so right foot is in front of the left, or maybe you stack the feet. Hand can be to hip, option to take it up or even over the ear. Be mindful not to drop the hips down. Keep pulling up through the left side of the waist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Unwind, and you can just lift the hips up, go straight back to downward dog, or take a child's pose. Take 2 breaths wherever you are. Let's try that on the other side. Inhale, pick the left leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Drop the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Go ahead and tuck your back toes and lift the knee. Open the left foot, knee, and hip to the left. Begin to roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Step the left leg back, taking any variation you would like. Staggering, stacking the feet, or dropping the knee. Maybe take the arm up or over the ear. Keep lifting through the right hip, right side of the waist. Hold for 3. Keep breathing for 2, 1. Unwind. Downward dog. Go ahead and drop your knees. Sink your hips back to your heels. Heart reaches to the earth. Arms reach forward. Take 3 breaths in child's pose. You can stay here longer, or if you're ready to move on, go ahead and come back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels high. Soften your knees, look forward, step, walk, or hop. Feet between the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up to stand. Now step the feet a little bit wider apart so they're about hip width. Hinge back into the hips, chair pose. Keep drawing your belly in, lift your heart to your thumbs. If you want, you can take the arms out or maybe overhead. Sink a little bit deeper into the hips. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your hands, find your way back to a plank. Now, if a chaturanga, an upward dog, are in your practice, you're welcome to move through those. I'll demonstrate for this one. Otherwise, you'll drop your knees, lower all the way down to the earth like we did last time. If you're moving through chaturanga, bend the elbows, lower no more than halfway. Flip to the tops of the feet, lift your chest. Shoulders are moving down the back, belly is lifting, hips are lifting. And then flip back over. We'll all meet in downward dog. As you inhale, pick the right leg up. Exhale, step it between your hands. This time, spin the left heel down. Make your way up to warrior 2. Open the arms wide. Check in with your stance. Heel is intersecting arch of the left foot. Shoulders stacked over hips. Flip your right palm up, reach forward. Keep this bend in your right knee as you reach back, reverse warrior. Keep the left hand light. Come back to warrior 2. Take your forearm to your thigh, extended side angle. Again, right arm is light. You're not putting all your weight on it. Inhale back up to warrior 2. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pick your back heel up. You're in your lunge. Step back, downward dog. Other side, inhale, pick the left leg up. Exhale, step it between your hands. Spin the right heel down. Windmill the arms up, open to warrior two. Flip your left palm up, reach it forward and back, reverse warrior. Release to warrior two. Forearm to thigh, extended side angle. Press through your feet, come back to warrior two. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, back heel lifts, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels up, soften your knees, look forward, travel to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, press through your feet, come all the way up. Hands meet together. We'll do that again and add on. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step, maybe hop back to a plank. Either take chaturanga or, like we did earlier, drop your knees, lower all the way down. Shoulders roll back, lift your heart, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, release, come back to downward dog. Now for this next part of our practice, you might want a block nearby, but it's not necessary. Inhale, pick your right leg up. Exhale, step it between your hands. Let's find warrior two once again. So spin the left heel down, windmill the arms up, open wide, lunge into the right knee. Flip your right palm up, reach forward and back, reverse. Release to warrior two. Extended side angle. Inhale, back up. As you exhale, sweep the left arm down, pick the left heel up. You'll need to adjust your feet. So you're coming back to a high lunge now. Bring your hands to your heart, tilt forward. So you've got this long line from the crown of your head back through the left heel. Start to shift your weight into the front leg. Maybe take a few little steps to get there or launch off the back leg. Find warrior three. Really trying to keep the hips square. So think about spinning the left inner thigh up to the ceiling. Toes are facing down. Now this is where your block might come in handy. Go ahead and reach the arms forward to the ground. I'm going to place my right hand on the block. Start to squeeze into the right glute, letting it open the left hip. So you're now stacking the hips, opening into half moon. Foot is flexed, shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. Maybe take the arm up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Let's soften into the right knee. See if you can come back to warrior two. There we are. And on an exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pick your back heel up, step back, downward dog. And of course, let's take that to the other side. Inhale, pick the left leg up. Exhale, step it between your hands, find warrior two. Flip your left palm up, reach forward, find reverse warrior. Warrior two, extended side angle. Warrior two, start to sweep the right arm down, spin onto the ball of the right foot, pick the back heel up, adjust your stance as needed to square the hips. Draw your hands together in front of your heart. Now as you start to lift up and over, draw in the core, find a spot on the ground to focus on. Go ahead and shift your weight forward, maybe take a few little steps, or go ahead and go for it. Lift the right leg up. Spiral the inner thigh up to the ceiling, slight bend in the standing leg. Start to reach to the floor or to the block. Squeeze the left leg, especially the left glute. Let it roll the right hip open. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Flex through the right leg. Draw the shoulder back. Maybe take the arm up. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1, bend into the left knee, come back to warrior 2. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pick the back heel up, step it back, downward dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Inhale, lift the heels high. Soften your knees, step or hop the feet through. We're going to come down to a seat. Finding a comfortable position, whether that's sitting cross-legged or kneeling or maybe sitting on a block. Let's inhale, reach both arms up. Lower your right hand to the ground. Keep your left hip pressing down. Reach up and over to the right. Still keeping your left hip down. Rotate your torso, reaching over kind of on a diagonal, reaching to the right. And then roll yourself back up. Let's switch. Left hand down, right arm lifts up and over, right hip stays down. Rotate, reaching on the left diagonal now, press down through the right hip. Inhale, back up to center. From here, come all the way down onto your back. Hug your right knee into your chest. Lengthen your left leg out. Take your right arm out to the side. Use your left hand to guide your knee across. Try to keep your right shoulder down. So in addition to getting a twist here, you may feel a nice stretch for the outer right hip. Bring it back to center, lower your right leg down, hug your left knee in, right leg goes long. Take your left arm out, keep your shoulder down, guide your knee across, find your twist. Start to unwind, come back to center, lengthen both legs out, take your feet wide, arms are down by your sides, close your eyes. Take one more falling out breath, breathing in deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth, letting your body completely relax. In Shavasana for just a few moments. You can stay here for longer if you have the time. Otherwise, draw the legs together, sweep your arms up alongside your ears, take a full body stretch. Exhale, either roll over to one side or make your way up to a seat. Sitting tall through your spine. Let's take one more breath in together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale all the way out. And that is all for today. Great job. We'll see you next time.